Hey Clashers, Supercell nerfed the event spell. That's right, only the event spell, not the troops. Anything else, only the spell itself. Because apparently the numbers were too high and it was kind of like a button that you agree that you 3-star the next attack. The nerf at the same time is not that big, which I'm kind of surprised about. So I thought, let's just use a non-max account because a lot of people are saying, well, you're using max stuff versus non-max defenses. So let's make it an even playing field using the nerfed event spell with non-maxed offense in the legend. And let's see how good or how bad this spell is now going to be. And if you're wondering, yes, my triple streak is still alive. At this point, I'm already above 180. I think at this, with the tags, which I've done already on this account, it should be at like 186 3-stars in a row with this strategy. And yep, it's, well, let me just show you. So overall as well, there's a huge bug right now with the epic equipment, which I will show you. It's like not something you can like even avoid, in my opinion. So like, I don't even say anyone could say like you abusing it or something, but let me show what exactly I mean. So everything in here, things looking good. Let's just freeze that. And obviously the heal spell is always early in the beginning. I really like the heal. I think having more frost and stuff like that, I don't personally like it that much, but whatever. So what you do and what the bug is with the king, with the epic equipment, that's why you should already equip it on level 1, is if your king is inside that warden ability, doesn't matter which type of warden ability, just inside that warden ability, what it does is if you use the king ability then after, instead of having damage reduction, the king is just turning invulnerable for even longer. It's super weird. I don't know how that works coding wise, but I can just show you. So the warden, the king was inside that warden ability. We can rage up wherever we want, I don't know, but this point, let's see. Now I'm using the king ability. Take a look at that. The king won't take any damage whatsoever, even if any defense is like attacking him. It's, I don't know. It's super strange, but I don't know how it works. I don't know why it is, but people, like a lot of people have sent me this already, and I don't know how to, like, even if people are saying, yeah, like you're bug abusing or stuff like that, like how do you avoid it? Like how do you intentionally have your king out of, like, I don't know. Either way, as well, another thing which I want to mention is that I am trying to use normally the Fox on my Royal Champ, but because right now I have the Fox upgrading, I'm just using like the other pets which are pretty decent with the setup overall, which is Lizard is a great replacement on the Warden, so you can push Diggy on the Royal Champ if you have the Fox upgrading. So overall, I'm really not using the best possible upgrade like offense. I don't have everything maxed and so on. So you can tell already this spell, the strength has not really changed that much because he was so over the top. But let's just move on to the next phase. I think the biggest reason why you don't really feel the nerf that much is because overall, I think ranking wise, if I would give it a power ranking, I think that Lavaloon was like a 10 out of 10, or let's say Lavaloon was a 10 out of 10 during the Clash Arena event. Then this spell was, before the nerf, a 20 out of 10. After the nerf, I would still say it's like a 12 or something. I think it's still stronger than Lavaloon was during the Lavaloon event. So don't freak out. Like, yes, Supercell has nerfed it, but it is just so tiny little bit. So yeah, it's people will still have fun. Everything is still going to be too strong, but at the same time, I don't think that Supercell is going to do another nerf because well, Christmas days and stuff like that is existing for Supercell as well. So yeah, I think they will be quite busy with all of that. But for now, let's just keep going. We have this sound, by the way, for collecting the cookies and everything is just so freaking annoying. Like, it just sounds like something is, I don't even want to say, like, not going right. Let's put it that way. Like, really not going right. It's kind of crazy, but hey, it is what it is. Where do we go next? Where do we go next, guys? Let's use the vulnerability soon, so we have at least some troops surviving in the core. Or do we even have to? We have the P.E.K.K.A. funneling the outside. I would just raise this up so we have the Lava Hound popping right away, and then we can like freeze for the back end. Make sure everything is frozen. The Hound will explode with the Titan, which is amazing. And then we can just use the Warden ability again, and because we have the King inside that Warden ability, he won't take damage later on, so everything is great. Everything is great, and we should have our next 3-star. And with the nerf of the spell, this is like the difference of being able to swag the Royal Champ as we did before, compared to, well, not being able to swag the Royal Champ. Instead, you have to now deploy her. That's kind of what the difference does, which is interesting, but hey, it is what it is. So at this point, I think we actually can push my 3-star streak to 190. I wonder if I will fail once, or I would just stop using this strategy. I don't know yet. But at this point, you can still use this strategy as before. And guys, don't worry, I won't complain again. I think if you heavily commit to defend this, I think you can somehow force some defenses, but it's not going to be easy. Okay, let's keep going. What can we do next? Oh, this guy's actually really well upgraded. Yes, I guess the cannons or something like upgrading right now, but the expos and everything are maxed out. Let's see what we can do versus this guy. Those rage towers are never a nice thing to enter into. Like, those rage towers can really hurt still. But let's do it. Okay, so one here. Just a classic. One at the top. 1, 2. This time we're going in from this side, like from the flank at least a little bit. Just like that. Then now freeze this, freeze that, or like, well, frost it. Because this is what it technically really is. So we can frost it here. We can heal this here. And I think we're just going to try to push in with the Royal Champ from this top side and support everything. So we have to use more freezes here. Come on. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Not looking that good, to be honest. Is this our first fail? That's the question. Is it our first fail? King ability now. Come on, take that out, take that out. We can rage everything up. Warden ability now, as we approach everything in the core. But no. I think it's still unfailable. Like, it is still so insane. I mean, come on, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I mean, it's already getting a bit closer. You can swag less. I guess that's the big difference. You can now not swag half your army anymore. But tripling is still a thing. Considering this guy was really well upgraded, yes, he had some holes in the base, but we weren't really like taking advantage of that overall. So if you like, there's so much left. Would we have failed if you would have had the new defenses? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell, but you can still so easily get your 3 stars. So don't be worried. The nerf is not as big as maybe it should have been, but it's not as big because, well, I guess it's the event, so everyone can have still fun. Can we get our triple number 190 in a row with this event? I mean, just thinking about this number is crazy. I mean, 190 attacks with this strategy back-to-back of 3-starring. I don't know. Again, as always, let's pick the eagle side. We have it at the top side. It's okay. I would like to get into the multi arch tower, I believe. Oh, no. No, we take it with the flank. It's fine. Like that. That. Oh, one is missing. Now, like this. Everything in here. What do we have? Oh, that's a wild clan castle. Okay. We can like frost here, frost there, frost there. Just point one down the outside. Oh, we have to freeze that queen. There we can add the Royal Champ. It's really tough. Like, not gonna lie, I think the biggest thing I'm struggling with right now is not having access to the like fox, because it's really massive not having access to that. Like, it's, I don't know. Okay, warn ability. Tunnel should go down with the queen. Looking good. I think we can just rage on this left side. That should be totally alright. And we can use a nice frost right here. Another frost right there. And that should be again it with that base king ability. And again, takes no damage whatsoever. I mean, it seems like they need a they can't fix it in the maintenance, because otherwise I guess they would have fixed it, because I mean, this bug is for sure known to Supercell. But like, if this bug stays till the next update, oh boy, that is literally a game-breaking bug. If you have the king inside the warden ability, and after that use the king ability with the epic gauntlet, with the epic equipment, and your king is turning like invincible. At this point though, it's a free-to-play kind of buff, I guess, because this means leveling it up is only increasing the length and not the power of the ability, I guess. But either way, guys, don't worry, you can still normally use the Frost event spell. It's still incredibly broken, and I don't think that Supercell is going to touch it, at least the next few days, because Christmas is going to be. So Supercell employees are human beings as well, and they're going to be with their families. So, well, have fun 3-starring some more bases. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys back with another Clash video later today. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.